Okay, so today is Saturday, 3 a.m., and I'm going to go to a regional. Also, by the way, this might be the first time you guys see my face, but you know, just got to get prepped up for today, putting up some extra sleeves in my bag, and then I'm about to head out. And today, I'm gonna play DDD, which should be exciting. We're gonna see if that ends up being good or not. Just securing some last minute items, and then I'm basically going to dip, and I'm going to get all of y'all basically updates of our trip. I'm going to Houston, Texas, and yeah, excuse the mess here in my room. Planning to just dip since I'm kind of running late, and I'll catch you guys on the next segment here. All right, it's dark as fuck, as y'all can see. You know, it's nighttime, but we are now on our way. Don't worry, I'm not gonna record and drive, but this is definitely going to be a long trip, since it's going to be what, like 3.5 hours, maybe 4 to get to Houston on the road, but we'll be fine. You know, I think I have plenty of energy, so we should be able to make it. All right, I'm outside my homie's house picking him up, because we're gonna meet up with 2 other guys to go to the trip, and then from there make our way down to Houston. I think I'm making good time, but we're gonna cut it a bit late to our meetup time, but we'll be fine. I also realized as I left that I forgot to print out my deck list, and because I'm playing DD, that's going to be a problem, because every single monster in my extra deck is a different card than the other, except for Gilgamesh, but I only played 2. Ooh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see how I make it work, but we'll go ahead and settle that when we get there. Hopefully, you know, the registration line isn't too long or unforgiving for me writing down my deck list, but we'll figure that out once we get there. All right, so the regional is here. I registered not that long ago and all that, got everything prepped up. There is about 300 players, probably less than that. And instead of DDD, I'm playing Drake Hotel with no Frixel. So I don't imagine that I'm gonna do very well, but in the odd chance that I do, I'll of course update y'all throughout the day, and I'll see if I actually top or if I go extra drop. We got the majority of the Epic crew. Aiden.
Hello, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great.
What do you think your record will be today?
Honestly, I think that I'm gonna go X2.
X2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're going X2.
Kevin, how are you doing today?
Oh, dude, I feel like fucking throwing up. I'm not even joking.
Nico, leave him alone. What do you think your record is going to be today?
Chris, my op said I'm gonna drop by round 5.
Drop by round 5. So X3 or
X3.
Okay. And Nico, you're the most confident one here out of everyone. What's your record going to be today?
Honestly, probably X2.
Okay, so no confidence here. No
Oh, I
confidence.
got confidence. It's just I don't have confidence on the structure of the deck right now. You know.
If you look over here, to over here, we got Brandon Baca.
I'm absolutely going to go undefeated today.
Undefeated. There we go. That's the confidence we're looking
You
for.
should ask him
Man.
what deck he's playing.
Maybe he doesn't mind.
Trap tricks.
Oh God,
He's
yes.
playing the goo.
Damn. Like Vortel. Okay. Well, good luck to everyone. Post round 1. Did you win or lose?
Nah, I lost.
Post round 1. Did you win or lose?
I won.
Post round 1.
One in my heart.
Oh man. And you?
Well, I had to get it for Team Epic.
Awesome. And I won. So Round 6 just concluded. Well, round 5. Round 6 is about to start for the regional. Currently X1. I had a really bad loss round 3 and I misplayed. I should have just taken care of reading my cards more, and I'll explain that if I end up topping. If not, I can explain it later in the video. But feeling good. Nico's also X1 still, and Kevin, Waterboy, fortunately not there. Aiden, X2. Are we gonna win it out, Nico?
Bro, if we all win it out, it's insane.
Hopefully.
I'm not gonna lie, all the people I played are bozos. I'm not even gonna lie. I have two of my last 2 opponents, 2 of them.
All right, well, 3 more rounds, so let's hope for the best.
Oh
God, yes. Sean.
Marshmallow, someone behind it.
Sean. Oh God, yes. All right, so today I finished X3 like a bum, but it's okay. We'll bounce back. Nico, how did you finish today?
how I did? I did awful. I should have won the entire tournament, honestly. Just X1,
Okay,
the average.
there we go. And Kevin,
X2, baby.
X2, he finished off the X2, so he
You
still
know-
has a chance to top.
I'm pretty happy though, because back then I would when I first played regionals, I'd be scrubbed out by round 3, but now I actually start getting to the later rounds. So I'm happy. I'm pretty happy.
That's what's up, I'll bounce back on the next regional I go to. We'll see. 24 hours later, I am now back home, and I am ready to discuss how everything finalized today. Yesterday, I guess, for the standings. And first, I'm gonna take a shower and then record some clip of me discussing exactly what went wrong today, what I could have done better, and prospects for the future. Right, y'all, I'm making this video at 5 a.m. in the morning. Collected my thoughts about the entire day, and finally I think I can talk about what I played, how it went, and ultimately what happened that led to my unfortunate demise during the day. So I was supposed to play DDD. I was, but when I got there, I knew that it has too many choke points. I don't think that it was gonna do well. As much as I love that deck and I have faith in it, originally the plan was I was going to see if I could play Pure Mitsu, because I played the deck for a long time. Let my friend borrow cards. It will be, he basically shouted me out way too much at the event when he got his deck profile. So Nico, shout out to you. I'll place his YouTube channel, as well as pin the Team Wardle deck profile video that he has up on here on the screen. But yeah, no, everything, like I said, panned out to me playing Dracotel and seeing what was going to happen. The only new card that we had was Sting. We didn't have Frixel yet, so this was the exact list I believe that I was playing. If I got some things wrong, Konami, please do not ban me. It's just false remembrance at that point, but yeah, no, it's a super standard list. If I could change things, I would obviously have Frixel in here, probably taking place over like the Fenrirs and stuff. So we'll go over how my matchups went. Round 1, I went against Malice, and I did play the matchup very sloppily, but I was able to win. We went to the 3rd game. Round 2, I played against, trying to remember. It was against my homie who was playing Water, and I did not want to play the homie immediately. He wasn't in any of the vlog videos. He didn't want to be on camera, and that's okay. Gotta respect the homie's wishes always, right? And I decimated game number 1. Game number 2 came to a back and forth. I had to draw more cards. He had to draw more cards. And I had hand traps. Bell, Ash were MVP all day. And it came down to him minstrelling me, discarding the Shadow Squad. And I dropped double Fua, because, I don't want him to rip them. And he gave me 6 draws. Those 6 draws worked very well in my favor to prevent any shenanigans that he might have gone for. And ended up securing me the game. round number 3, that's the one that I mentioned earlier in the video. I played like shit against my Memento opponent. He ended up so I do think that this deck, funny enough, has a really good matchup against Memento, and I saw it through some of a DTS gameplay when he played on on stream for Card Haven, and I'll post that video. I'll pin it here on the screen if you guys want to watch that. Where I was like, oh, you know what, Dracotail actually plays kind of well into Memento. Game number 1, I rolled that man. In game number 2, he went first. I had plenty of hand traps to stop him, and instead of when I went 5 minutes to fuse, instead of making Arthalion, I went for Guardian Chimera, and that's when I learned that Guardian Chimera only gets its effect when it's summoned off of the effect of a spell. My only way to currently get to Guardian Chimera isn't even with Ketsu, because this can only summon a spellcaster or a dragon. So I played this because I did not read it before adding it to my deck list. So obviously if I can remove anything, it'd be the Chimera, right? Because you physically cannot get its effect with any of these cards, right? And so that was a bummer, wholeheartedly. Had I went for Arthalion, I think I won. He had the Combined Creation, Nib token rather, plus a set which was the Imperm, and even though I had Lucas to be able to play, he Impermed, and that prevented me from being able to play because I can't at that point try to do anything, and I lost. And then game 3, it came down to time basically. He was slow playing, so we got a time extension with the judge. Shout out to Alex, I believe it was him that gave it to us. And those extra 3 minutes were able to get him the game. I misplayed, honestly, as well. I should have stinged his Combined Creation because I didn't know Goblin can protect from targeting, right? The Memento Goblin, and it was just rough. I could not activate Gulamel to use her effect and pop in the battle phase. So it was rough, and all my monsters were in attack position because I was trying to do lethal to him on my turn, and it ended up costing me the game because with no other monsters on the field, he can just attack all my monsters once each, and then that's 5k versus the biggest monster, which is 3k, the Arthalion. I'm dead. Round number 4, I bounced back though, played against Yummy, and I annihilated that matchup. Shout out to my opponent, she was a really great sport. I definitely drew much better than her in the second game because I won game 1. And second game, I was able to Fua, make her play into the Fua as well. And yeah, I mean, it was well in my favor. Round number 5, I play against Fire King. The oddest matchup all day. My Fire King opponent, I didn't know how it would play out, but I played Fire Kings before. I played them a lot, and I played them during YCS Houston. So I won. It was all about just controlling the board state, keeping track of all of his Fire King effects, and ensuring that he doesn't get sacred Fire King Garunix out on the field, so that he can start going for Kirin Pops and beating me through advantage. So I was able to secure the dub. I held a Nib game 2 because he had the barrier statue. He dumped it off of the little Kirin, right? And if he had made a princess and summoned the barrier statue, it would have been 5 summons. I had no Veiler in hand because I took him out because, like, they play Circle the Fire King sometimes, and some deckless variations, or if they hard open Kirin, they can just dodge the Veiler no matter what, right? Because he was scared of playing into a Nibiru, not one, because he told me his plan was to go Hira, summon Ash, and then go for that, which that would have been the 5th summon if he summoned the Ash Blossom, and I would have dropped the Nib there. But he had Arvata as well. So I feel like there was definitely a way that he could have just gone for it and not get hurt at all. But that's neither here nor there at this point. So, yeah, luckily... Oh, you know what? He did use the Arvata effect on my Ash Blossom. Never mind. So, yeah, had he gone for a greedy play, I had to punish. Now, round number 6, I go against Pure Mitsu. Oh, God, I hated my opponent. But, you know, more power to him. He opened full combo. I only opened starters and not any extenders, and he had full end board. Like, you know, think of a standard Mitsurugi end board along with Impulse, you know, so I could not play. And I tried to drag out both game 1 and 2 as long as I can, or I could have, but, you know, I went X2 at the 6th round. Round number 7, I play against Amir. I just don't draw playable on either of those games. Well, that's not true. I think game 1 I drew playable, but like it wasn't playable enough through the flame at all, right? So it was rough. And then round 8, I finished off at least as a winner, playing against Raizio Mitsurugi K9. All of my matchups were all different decks, so that was nice to see at the very least. But it was super rough. As far as the deck list goes, no Frixel did hurt because I needed something to grind harder. And so the Frixel would have been a great addition. I think the second pan was needed too, but I think the main thing is that because I was borrowing a friend and I had to adjust the deck list right then and there, he didn't have the third Rahu, so I had to work with what I had. And I needed more starters on the games that I did lose, or sometimes just an extender, like a follow-up play, like, you know, if my Cartesia or my Malulu or my Lucas doesn't go through, hopefully I have a Ketu or a Rahu so that I can keep playing, and I did not. The MVP cards though today were definitely Ash, Bell, and Fenrir, funny enough. Sting also came up a lot, so that was great. The extra deck, obviously, if there was a thing I would change, it'd be the Guardian Chimera, whether it be me playing, you know, who knows, maybe even a second Typhon or you know, a different fusion. I would have loved to have seen that. The side deck, honestly, the thing that I regretted the most is that I ended up playing the Board Breakers. They never came in, and the one time that they did come in for me, well, let's just say the time that they did come in was against my first round opponent, and I drew triple Lightning Storm and double Rahu Dracotel, and then for a turn I drew Harpy. So they never came in my deck after that. There was no matchups where it could have been necessary to use, even against the Memento player. He had it was just I never needed it, because like game 1 I went first. No, he went first, but I beat him through the clapback. Game 2 I lost. He didn't have anything to set because I drolled him. So he wasn't able to search for additional cards like Bone Party. Game 3, I went first, and so obviously I don't need the Lightning Storm. So yeah, from there it's just completely unnecessary. And so yeah, I learned a lot about myself and a lot about, like, you know, my losses. And only one loss that entire day was just, you know, I couldn't play enough, or I didn't have enough. The rest of it, all my losses, basically, you could attribute it to it being me. You know, I was the biggest factor on why I lost in round 3. I was the biggest factor on why I lost round 7, honestly, because I feel like I could have played it through, but it was just bad. I played some of my matches wrong in those specific rounds, but in every other round that, like, I won, my god, I was just dugging on my opponents. And yeah, I mean, that's all for the wrap up. You know, the final tally, I went X3, and that ended up happening, sadly. Kevin went X2, Aiden I think went X4. I played it out because I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm already here, I'm nowhere close to home, I might as well see if I can get my invite, and I did. I got 31st place, you know. Yeah, Kevin got X2, but he finished 17th, so he did not get to make top 8. You know, unfortunate, but it happens. And Nico snuck in 7th place. Congratulations to Nico, he did top 8. So He did better than what he predicted he would do. He did start as well with the first round loss, and he finished off a winner because he went undefeated through the rest of the day. So congratulations to Nico. Also, again, if you guys see in the video, I cut off his portion of like talking. It wasn't because I was mad, or at least not mad for the reasons you guys might think. I was upset because that boy yapped for a whole minute straight before getting to his final record of the day. Yeah, of course, I'm pissed off. And then, yeah, you know, after that, we went to Chick-fil-A, hit the road back. I could feel myself falling asleep until we hit Buc-ee's, an hour away. Got myself some coffee, took a shit, and I was re-energized, and I was able to drive back home. And I ended up staying up till 8 a.m. and then crashing fully, falling asleep. So, yeah, overall, it was a very good day. I think Drake Hotel is a deck that is only really going to be able to be worked on and played with if it gets more support. And right now I don't think there's enough, or maybe the formats have to be more simplified. Like I could see Drake Hotel doing well in like a like Sword Soul format, but during that time there's already a better fusion deck already rolling around anyways, which is Branded Fusion. So, or Branded rather. But yeah, that's all. Overall, I still think I did very well with the 0 testing that I did with this deck. So, more power to me. I'll bounce back on the next one, and hopefully, you know, I'll top the next regional that I get to. And if I go to a future YCS, hopefully that one as well. Thank you guys for watching. You know, I appreciate all the views and the love and support that you guys have been giving me. More vlogs coming soon. Like I said, I want to expand my channel from not just doing commentary and not just doing deck profiles, but also you know, vlogging, Master Duel videos and stuff like that. So stay tuned. This has been RGB Fox, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.